All right, everyone. It is May 17th. Today is day 63. The last video I made was on day 58. So it was really only about 5 days ago that I published my last video on YouTube. And I had no idea that I would actually have made as many notes and gone through as many classes as I did with the online bootcamp. When I last made the video, I was around here, just getting started with, this new dice game that I was about to build. I had just finished the document object model, and I was about to get into advanced JavaScript and manipulation. I told you in that last video that I was going to be taking a lot of time with it, going through it slowly. So since then, I finished Jquery, another game, the Unix command line, backend web development, Node.js, Express.js, and now I'm on lesson 255. I'm more than 50% of the way through this course. I'm on API, so I've taken lots of notes. Things have gone kind of crazy. The reason why was because I got diagnosed with flu A back in Wednesday this week, so I have been quarantined away from my family upstairs in this attic, which is super hot, which is why my head looks like it's sweating a ton. But I have just been crushing it and trying to get as many of these classes done. Now, I just want to show you this book real quick. This shows my notes. So that was advanced JavaScript and DOM manipulation. There's a couple of spots there where you can see I think that this accurately represents the lack of knowledge that I have in some of those pages that are missing. This is Jquery, which made a lot more sense to me, but I left the summary out. And this is the Unix command line, which made a lot more sense, which was a lot easier to understand. Also, though, it was kind of very vanilla. It didn't require a lot of note-taking. Pretty easy to understand. And then back-end web development was just, an explainer. It was a one-lesson class, or a course, part of the course. So then Node.js came around, and Express.js. They were easy to understand the concepts of, and maybe just Node.js required a lot more kind of note-taking, or Express.js did, understanding that. So I built my first server, and just to kind of give you a quick look at just some of the things I did without making this video too long, after I finished Angela's last kind of pep talk at the end of the advanced JavaScript lesson, went on to jQuery, and things didn't make a lot of sense there because I didn't get all the knowledge I needed to, or at least I didn't learn everything I was taught in the advanced JavaScript. So I probably will go back and do that lesson over again and made this thing called the Simon game. Let me just show you what that was. That was basically just press a key to start, and then you have to follow along with the pattern. And when you don't, then it tells game over and restart. So that was really, it was kind of neat building. This is what it all came down to looking like. It all came down to making, learning a lot about, I think the part of the JavaScript that I need to learn more about is callback functions, how they work. This jQuery notation is a little bit confusing for me at first, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. And just like in the document object model video I made, understanding where quotes go and where pound signs go, or hashtags if you're younger than a millennial, all that kind of stuff. This was complicated. This was the hardest lesson so far, was putting all of this together to make a game, to make this. So I'll go back and probably do that one over again. But overall, I think the meat is there. So now I'm on APIs, which is really what I wanted to learn more about by taking this class, and because of basically how I want to apply some of the things that I learned to what I want to do at work, basically, and work with APIs to kind of create a little bit more I guess you could say, consumer relevant forecasts and things like that. So working on that next. This is a long video because I crammed a lot into just 5 days. A ton of stuff. So I plan on reworking over some of that stuff, like callback functions, which I think I had the biggest challenge with, and going from there. But everything else is good. Can't wait to start really putting all this stuff to work. So thanks for watching.